guys, it's Mark here from Physique Fitness, and you join me outside in the patio under the sun for our next instalment of the no equipment home gym workouts. And for this one we're going to be doing the push muscles. That's your chest, your shoulders and your triceps. Now before you begin, make sure you do go through your dynamic stretches. Check out the video that we have on the site for that. And if you've done that, we can begin. Now what I'm going to do is go through each individual exercise with you, showing you how you can get the best out of the chest, shoulders and tricep muscles without any equipment at home. I'm not going to be going through a full extensive workout with you. I'm just going to be demonstrating that one exercise, and then you can put the routines together. What I will do in the notes is put down a couple of plans of how you can put these exercises together, so you can create your own great routine. Now first things first, press ups. That is what the chest exercises are mainly going to be based around today, but just different types. So let's begin. Okay, place your hands just very slightly wider than shoulder width, legs out straight, keep your back nice and straight, chest up high. As we come down, you're going to let those elbows come back very slightly, but they are coming out to the side as well. Let's just do 15 slow, controlled repetitions. And that's going to be key with this routine today, because we don't have any equipment. We need to take these exercises nice and slow, nice and steady. As you can see, I'm pausing at the bottom and at the top just to get the most out of the exercise. Lovely, well done. Whew. So that's going to be key today, making sure we do go slow, controlled, and that little pause at the bottom, just while that muscle's under tension before you push back up. Let's not use any momentum, let's go nice and slow, nice and controlled. Okay, the next one, this is one way of definitely making a press up harder. Raise one hand. So what that does, if you've got a yoga block at home, use that. If you haven't, use a thick book or a couple of books, or if you're out in the garden and there's a brick, do it on the brick. If you've got room at the bottom of your stairs, you can also do it there. And that's how I remember going back to when I was 14, 15. We didn't go to gyms at a young age back then, and I was really into fitness and training. So I used to do this with one hand on the bottom of the stairs, and the next set I'd have to turn myself around and do the other side. So what this is going to do, as you do the press up, of course the hand on the floor isn't going to be traveling as far as the hand on the block or the step. Make sure you do keep your body level. I think I'll show you this one from front on so you can actually see what's happening. So we place that down. We're going to go for roughly the same width apart. One hand on the block, one hand on the floor. Trying to keep the body still, we're not tilting from the side. Keep your head and chest up high, and down we go. And as you can see, the height of this left arm is much higher than that of the right. So that is getting a little bit more range of movement. And again, keep it nice and slow, pausing at the bottom, pausing at the top, nice and smooth. Very important to breathe out as you push up, in as you come down. I'm going to leave it there. So I'm going to demonstrate how that looks on the other side. Now one side is always going to be stronger than the other. Stronger arm, stronger chest. Predominantly the arm you use more may be stronger on that side. So if you feel one side struggles, we don't want to do less. If anything, you want to try and do more on that side that's struggling. Try and build up the strength. That can be an extra rep, or maybe do an extra set on that weaker side at the end. Okay guys, let's show you from this other side. So again, same width apart, chest up nice and high, keep the head up, don't let the head drop down. Lovely, and you'll feel a much deeper stretch in the hand that is on the block. Nice and smooth, nice and steady. Again, pausing, at the top. One more. As you'll see, that does get quite challenging on that side that is raised. Okay, guys, well done. Let's get rid of the block. Okay. Now we've got different parts of the chest. Now to work the upper chest, if we're in a gym, we'd be putting that bench from flat up to incline. How can we do that with a press up? Very simply, we need to raise our feet up so our body is down at this angle. Now I've got the little outdoor coffee table here. You can use a chair if you're doing it in the living room. Put your feet on the chair. Make sure you haven't got your shoes on though. Don't mark it up. And nice and simple. Now I see a lot of people try this exercise in a gym where they actually drop the hips and the bum and the hips sink to the floor. If our feet are up and we want to work the upper chest, we've got to make sure we keep that body rigid and don't let the hips sag in the middle. Okay, let me just shift you back slightly. Show you how this is done. Again, keep the same width, just slightly wider than shoulder width. Pop your toes up on the bench, so on the table or chair, and then keep the chest up high. Like I said, keep those hips up, and we go down and then up. Be careful not to smack your face into the floor. Again, those elbows slightly coming back, but still out to the side. Nice and smooth. If you don't feel it enough in the upper chest, just lift that bum slightly. More tension there in that chest. That's just one more for me. I want to show you some quality reps. I'm going to struggle through that last one. Okay. Whew, how are we doing, guys? Oh. Got a few more exercises. As you'll see when you put these exercises together in the routine later, that you definitely don't need a gym to build a strong chest. Okay, so a couple more now. We've done so far we've just been using that slightly wider than shoulder width, but now we're going to go much wider. As soon as you take the width of the hands out wider, you're going to start to work the outside of the chest a bit more. And again, for the purposes of the video, I'll do this face on so you can see how it looks. Let's just move that out of the way. This all gives me a little bit extra rest. Okay, so let's use the width of the mat here. That gives us a nice wide grip. Again, feet up, tummy nice and tight, keep the abs in, and then down we go. This time the elbows are going to be going out a little bit more to the outside. Breathe out as you come up. Slow on the way down, keep it controlled. Let's do one more for me. Well done. And relax. Whew. Whew. Yeah. I'm only doing one set of each, having ample rest between, but already this is starting to dig in. So maybe if you're new to training and you've never just done a chest or a push routine before, maybe just do a couple of sets of these. Don't go for the 3 or 4 sets. But if you are a regular trainer on that bench press, I think you'll be able to easily cope with 3 or 4 sets of each of these. Okay, one last one for the chest. This one also does get the triceps. Now, this one is a close grip. Now, I'm going to use the width of the mat on this one, show you from the side so you can see how it looks. Give me a second. Oh, now, you can stretch the chest out between sets if you need to. A simple one is just put the hands on your bum and just pull the arms and shoulders back. Just tilt the head back. You can also give the little shoulder a stretch by pulling one arm down and then the other side as well. Whew, and just give them a bit of a shake. If you need to get some blood flow back into the muscles and just let them relax slightly. Okay, here we go. Just a close press up. Put the hands no wider than the mat there, which is directly below my shoulders. Now with this one, I want to be slightly further forward over your hands, and as you come down, the elbows will come into your side and then push up. Like I said, you will feel this in your triceps as well as the upper chest, and focus Squeezing that chest at the top of the movement, because the hands are nice and close. We get a lovely squeeze in that chest. Let's do one more here. And rest. Well done. Well done. Okay, so far that's all been the chest exercises. We're going to move on to the shoulders next. Now, there's one not so basic exercise here, but it's still achievable. You've noticed all these exercises, all the chest press-up exercises are working the shoulders. But now we're going to try and hit a little bit harder by doing what we call the shoulder press-up. What we're going to do, instead of having the body nice and straight, we're going to be lifting the bum up into an A position, or as A as you can make it. The hamstrings may be tight, your knees may have to bend, don't worry about that. Whew. Remember, we're not here to judge anyone, especially not here to judge me. Okay, place your hands again about shoulder width apart. Now sometimes this one's more comfortable if you just turn the hands out very slightly so your thumbs are facing forward. That way it gives our elbows a chance to come back. Now, we're not going to put our feet as far back on this one. We're going to leave them where they are, and we're going to simply lower our heads down to the floor. Keep looking down at your toes on this one. Now we should feel that in the shoulders. You'll also feel it in the upper chest as well. Now concentrate on this one. It is quite challenging. Whew. One more for me. Oh, well done. Now, if I've written down in the routine you're doing 8 to 12 reps to build the strength in the shoulders, that's a tough one to get 8 reps out, especially after doing all those sets of the press-ups. Now, if you found that easy, the next step for you is to pop your feet on the coffee table, onto a chair, and you'll raise that body up a little bit higher, get more in a vertical position. Now, if you are much stronger than I am, and I saw Dom Sidoli doing this on his Instagram, handstand press-ups with your feet against the wall. Now, he very wisely had a cushion, pillow underneath his head, just in case you come down too hard. Now, I'm not going to be demonstrating that in this video, but I will go through it in future ones. Okay, now we're going to finish with the triceps. Now, one of the toughest tricep press-ups that we can do is the diamond press-up. You place your hands underneath you with the fingers and thumb in a diamond position. You won't see many guys doing this in the gym because it's really, really tough. But we're going to attempt it here. Okay, let's place those hands on the floor, like I said, in that diamond position. Feet behind you, tummy nice and tight. And as we go down, elbows out to the side and push back up. And squeeze at the top. As you can see, this is not easy. I'm determined to get 8. 4 more. 3. 2 more. 1 to go. Oh, well done. If you manage 3 or 4 sets of 8 of those, you're doing well. As you can see there, I wasn't going that low. If you can come down and your hands are close to your chest, again, well done. We're looking for that full range of movement, but again, do what you can. Okay, one more exercise. Just going to drag our makeshift chair over here. I'm going to have a little sit down on it, because the next one we're going to do is the simple tricep bench dip. Oh, it's quite nice that the sun's gone in. It's a bit cooler. Okay, for this one, sit yourself right to the edge of the bench. Get your feet with the legs nearly straight. Hands just beside your hips. We're going to lift ourselves off. The legs stay bent, that's good. Chest up nice and high. And all we're going to do is slowly drop down. As you get to the top, squeeze the tricep. Nice and slow on the way down. When you get to the top, squeeze the tricep. Just keep this nice and slow, nice and controlled. If you want to make it harder, you can pop your feet up on a chair in front of you. And if it's too hard, you can always bring your feet back closer to you. Squeeze at the top, nice and slow. And you can see we're getting that real good contraction in the triceps at the top. One more. Squeeze and then come back. Oh. Whew. Right, guys. Now that's it for today's no equipment home push workout. Now if you do that with all those sets in its entirety, that's going to give you a great workout. Like I said, check out the notes under this video. I'll put a couple of template routines up of how to put these together. Whew. And you follow those. Okay guys, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting us. Please keep doing that by sharing these videos on social media. Give us a subscribe and a thumbs up on YouTube. And guys, remember, stay safe, but most importantly, stay strong.